Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to walk you through exactly how to set up a brand new project in Jira Cloud. Whether you've just started using Jira or you're looking for a refresher on best practices, by the end of this tutorial, you'll be able to confidently create a project that's tailored to your team's workflow, so you can hit the ground running and keep your work organized right from the start. Let's dive straight in. Our first step in creating a new project is to start the project creation process itself, so go ahead and log into your Jira Cloud instance. You'll notice at the top of the screen there's a navigation bar. Look for Projects up there. Click on Projects, and you'll see a list of all existing projects in your workspace. Now take a moment to find the Create Project button. It's tucked away in the top right corner of this screen. Clicking this is your gateway to everything that comes next. Don't worry if the interface feels overwhelming at first. Jira is extremely powerful and you'll quickly get used to how it's structured. Now for step 2, choosing a template for your project. Templates in Jira aren't just pretty backgrounds, they are pre-configured packages that suit different ways of working. Each template brings its own set of workflow rules, issue types, and boards built around industry best practices. Here, where you'll want to reflect on your team's methodology. If you work in software development with defined sprints, the Scrum template is your best friend, providing tools for sprint planning and a backlog. If your team prefers a more fluid, continuous system where you limit work in progress, Kanban is what you're looking for. For simple task tracking, maybe for personal projects, or things that don't need detailed structure, pick the basic template. If you're managing software defects, go for bug tracking. And for teams providing IT services or support, the IT service management template is the way to go. Don't rush this choice. Picking a template that aligns with how your team works can save you a lot of headaches later. Once you've found the right fit, just click Use Template, and you're ready for the next step. Alright, step 3 is selecting the project type and configuration. This is one of those decisions that quietly influences your Jira experience for months, so let's break it down. You'll notice 2 main options: Team Managed and Company Managed. If you're a new or small team, or if you like autonomy, being able to tweak workflows and fields without impacting other parts of Jira, Team Managed is a great choice. Think of it like having your own private workspace. On the other hand, if you're part of a larger organization where consistency across teams is crucial, say, standardized issue types and processes, Company Managed is ideal. These settings are configured by Jira administrators and apply globally across multiple projects. If you're not sure which to pick, ask your team lead or Jira admin for guidance. Once you settle on an option, click Select to continue. Now for step 4, configuring your project details. This is where you give your project its identity. Start by entering a clear, descriptive name. For example, Website Redesign is a lot better than Project 123. The name will help everyone instantly understand what the project is about. Next, you'll see Jira automatically generating a project key, which is a short code that will prefix every issue in this project. For example, if your project is mobile app development, Jira might give you MBL, so your first issue could be MBL1. You can customize this key now if the default doesn't fit, but keep in mind, once set, it can't be changed later. If your organization tracks project leads, you can optionally assign a user as the lead at the stage, and when you're ready, hit Create. And that's it. You've successfully set up a new project in Jira Cloud. You'll be automatically redirected to your project's board or backlog, ready to start adding issues and managing your workflow. I hope this walkthrough is helpful for getting you up and running in Jira. If you enjoyed the tutorial, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and if you have any questions about project setup or Jira in general, drop them in the comments below. I love helping out. And of course, make sure you subscribe for more easy-to-follow tutorials on mastering the tools that drive your team's success. Thanks for watching.